When it comes to Crystal Isles, rat holes are hidden in every crevice. So we proudly present top 3 unknown rat holes with full base designs on Crystal Isles.
Searching for the moments I'm a little less 25, a little less 25.
This video is sponsored by Azura. Azura is a 25x server with 2-man tribes. Azura has 7 maps and they rotate monthly. Azura has insta-tame, fast breeding rates, and custom supply drops. Azura has an in-game shop but does not allow any pay to win. Azura offers new player protection, turret filler, and a ton of other great plugins. Servers wipe this Friday. And coming at number 3, this can be found at 50.9 latitude and 80.7 longitude, and then here it is on the map. Now this rat hole is more of a more hidden one, but it's also kind of a lot bigger than the other rat holes. So it's got a bigger styled entrance, but I still consider it a rat hole. You have a lot more room with this spot, which I like a lot, and overall there's just a lot of room to put really everything that you're going to need. So we're probably going to do a main turret wall, and then maybe do some cliff platforms around it. As just a small turret wall probably won't cut it, but it's going to be a little bit of a tricky build with the land. Now here is the full base design. So on the outside we decided to do one hanging cliff platform, which has a just hanging kind of circular turret wall on it, so it kind of covers just most of the angles and most of the areas out front. Now yes, this does kind of just defeat the purpose of a hidden rat hole to the point where no one's going to see it, but there really wasn't that much room to really put anything inside for at least turret defense, so we put turrets there, put some turrets on the hill right there, and then have a main wall right here. Now this works with the 100 turret limit pretty much perfectly. Actually I believe I was about 2 under, but then over here we have the main wall, and then I just built a little staircase going up over here. On the inside you have everything you need, like a cooker, a grill, a grinder, some vaults, refrigerators, preserving bins, an egg incubator, and that's just on the first level. There's a door that goes back to the generator over right there, and then up top we got 4 chem benches, 6 fabricators, 2 indie forges, and 1 replicator, and then you also got 3 smithies and 1 bed. Now back here you have some cryo refrigerators and a generator. But that's it for this full base design. Let's move on to number 2. Coming at number 2, this can be found at 39.6 latitude and 60.9 longitude. Here it is on the map, and this can be found over in the blossom kind of biome area, I guess you can call it. Now, sitting right on this waterfall is a nice, pretty decently sized rat hole. The rat hole sits right above the waterfall, right over here next to the metal nodes. So if you go over here, it is pretty hidden because of all the smoke and all that is on top of it, but you have this first little tiny area, which I'm not really going to do anything with. It's just a nice little area for maybe storing like a vault or something. But over here is the main rat hole. This rat hole isn't the biggest, but it's actually got some pretty decent size for being a random tiny rat hole behind a waterfall. So I would say this would be great for a solo or a duo tribe. So let's go ahead and get on to the full base design. Now here is the full base design. For this one, I decided to keep everything on the interior, as the fog alone really just covers the entrance to make it super hidden. Now on the outside you have a lot of small bear traps just to stop players from running in. And then if you jump at a certain pattern, then you can get in just like that. The bear traps span all the way in, and then there is about 15 heavies on the base. Now this is meant for more of a temporary kind of smaller base towards the beginning of a server wipe. So if you're a solo or a duo looking for somewhere to hide on Crystal, this would be a pretty good spot, as Crystal really isn't the most popular map to build on. But anyways, on the interior you have a lot of fabricators, chem benches, indie forges, some smithies, a egg incubator. I mean, you have really just about everything that you're going to need. Then it's powered off of an electrical generator. So you're not going to need any tech for this build. Super simple build to do. Super easy to set up, shouldn't take you long at all, and you can literally hatch babies in here, and it just makes for a pretty good spot overall. Coming at number 1, this can be found at 25.5 latitude and 73.7 longitude, and then here it is on the map. Now this can be found over on Eldrich Isles, which is the island that is more of just a darker kind of spookier island in the corner of the map. This island has a ton of really let's just say, very interesting, unique features like bubbles that'll shock you and these giant crystals which will also shock you. But over here lies a pretty big rat hole. As you can see, that is the shock, which actually doesn't really do any damage to you, it just slows you down. Now, coming into here, you're greeted with a massive entrance to a rat hole. Now, this is probably where we're going to be putting the turret wall, but there's tons of room, so I would recommend either putting one turret wall or a turret wall with then maybe some cliff plats. Now, the cool part about this rat hole is it keeps going down, and it goes down into the second room, which it's a good sized room, not too big, not too small. It's the flattest, but the coolest part about it is there is another hidden area down here, which you can just fall straight down into. It's not that big, but it's a nice little area to store all of your hidden loot, and I guarantee you, people who do not know this rat hole won't even know that that's down there. Now here is the full base design. I decided to keep everything pushed back inward to basically make sure that nobody can even see this from the outside, because that'll give away this location completely. And on the inside, you're greeted with this massive turret wall and this pretty good sized cliff platform. Now this equals out to exactly 100 turrets, and there is a lot more text than heavies for a reason, because on Crystal you're gonna need it. But anyways, raiding this spot's going to be pretty difficult, as this whole room just constantly will shock the enemy to the point where they really cannot rocket run, and they're going to be going pretty slow with maybe like PT running it, so it's going to be pretty hard to raid this. Now, on the corner over there, the reason why those hatch frames are empty, I wasn't able to fit anything on there because of the terrain being kind of off. But anyways, on the inside, you still get shocked through here until you get down to the main area. Now in here, you have ammo boxes and vaults, just the simple stuff. If you want to add more down there, that's really up to you. Now over here, you have your generator, which is right there, and that is your first generator for the wall. Now coming back down, this goes into the main layer. Now you're going to need a crossbow and some grapples to get back up in that, because it is very tricky to do without it. Now I'm up here and just made sure to add a layer just to kind of force people to have to blow up more stuff. But this is the main area. This has everything that you're going to need with actually a pretty good spacious amount of room. You have a replicator, daddy storages, indie forges, a full crafting station, and you have hidden vaults, and then the hidden area, of course. Now there's surprisingly still a ton of room for really everything to go. Now I would recommend expanding the egg incubator area, because I was only really able to put one in here to make it more comfortable. And then over here you have a lot of hidden vaults. You have some hidden cryo refrigerators. And then coming down here you have another hidden room with some more cryos and vaults. And then coming down here, this is your main storage area for all of your really hidden kind of stuff. But anyways, that's it for this video. We hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like if you're new and hit that subscribe button. And thanks for watching.